Throughout history, the world's greatest minds have pushed the boundaries of knowledge, and sometimes they've pushed into very strange places. This is Weird Geniuses, the hidden obsessions, bizarre beliefs, and private rituals of history's most brilliant people. If you haven't done so, go ahead and check out the other videos in the series. Now, let's get back to it. Sigmund Freud. He's known as the father of psychoanalysis, the man who made the unconscious conscious. But behind the cigars, the dream journals, and the Freudian slips, he was a full-blown cocaine enthusiast and believed that cocaine was the drug that could save the world. In the early 1880s, Freud was a young doctor with a problem. He needed to make a name for himself in the crowded world of European medicine. That's when he discovered something new, white, and extremely exciting: cocaine. He ordered it from a pharmaceutical supplier, tested it on himself, loved it. Freud believed cocaine was a miracle compound, a painkiller, an antidepressant, a treatment for addiction, even an alternative to anesthesia. He felt more confident, energized, alert. He could write for hours. He could talk for days. He was, in his words, absolutely normal. He wasn't. Freud didn't just experiment with the drug. He became its biggest promoter. In 1884, he published a paper titled On Coca, praising its ability to boost mood, relieve pain, and cure morphine addiction. And he even suggested using it for indigestion. He even gave it to friends, colleagues, and his fiancée. He believed it was completely safe, writing that there was no lethal dose and that addiction wasn't a concern. Spoiler alert, he was wrong. One of Freud's most tragic missteps involved a colleague, Dr. Ernst Fleischl. Fleischl had become addicted to morphine after a surgery. Freud prescribed him cocaine to help him quit. Instead, Fleischl became addicted to both. He suffered psychotic episodes, tremors, and hallucinations. He eventually died in agony. Freud admitted the error privately, but never publicly recanted his writings on cocaine. Here's where it gets interesting. Freud would later become famous for defining psychological defense mechanisms: repression, projection, denial. But when it came to his own early obsession with cocaine, he practiced what he preached, but in reverse. He never acknowledged how much harm his cocaine advocacy had caused. In his later works, it's barely mentioned. It was one of the great blind spots of a man obsessed with the hidden truth. Freud's work changed the way we understand the human mind, but like many geniuses, he had his own unconscious shadows. He believed in a drug that turned out to be dangerous. He watched it harm the people he loved, and yet he never stopped believing he was right. Brilliance doesn't always mean wisdom, and in the case of Sigmund Freud, it came with a bump. Thanks for watching. Let me know if you want me to investigate the life of any other of history's brilliant minds.